gave us girls hope. The Cinderella story, it is not over. Everyone tries to tell us, oh, that's all fairy tale, la 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 la.
Mm-hmm. Modern day version.
Modern day Cinderella, so we have hope again. Thank you.
Oh, yes, you're very welcome.
How was that? Did you feel all of that love in that?
I love that, actually. That was the thing that really was the beginning for Chris in writing this script. You know, he's got his 2 daughters. He has a lot of Cinderella in his house. He was hearing it quite a lot. One of his daughters has a particular obsession with it, and that's the exact situation. It was like that. And, okay, thinking about, you know, this actor, this comedian turned trying to be serious actor, being followed around by a journalist. I like these ideas. Okay, where does this go? And then just building upon it and building upon it and building upon it. And I just think it's beautiful. I think it's fantastic. It feels really, really modern. It feels strong. Yeah. It's not the like, oh, damsel in distress and she runs away and something happens. It's present. It's like engaged. It's like everybody taking their space and owning it, you know. And it's really remarkable. Even my daughter, like everybody has their moment. My mother, you know, everybody who comes into the on screen that you see, from Cedric to Jay Farrow to Leslie to Whoopi, everybody they own their space. Ben Vereen, what would this movie be like without his moment? Gosh. You know what I mean? It's so phenomenal, and I just love that there's no cameos. There's no little small things. There's nobody belittled. You know, it feels like a feminist movie in that sense. Like, I remember talking to Chris about it, and I'm like, I can't be doing this, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, no, add this and like do that, and whatever's gonna work. He's like, because I'm down. Right. I'm down with the females. I'm down with this. This is where this came from. Let's go. And it's like, thank you very much for doing a film like this and having me be on board. I'm excited about presenting this to people and go, look what we can do. We are excited about it. We are excited about it. So we got to see what the life of the celebrity inside, behind the scenes. Yeah, and you got to see the media, the press, like what our lives are like, really, how we're trying to get the story and stuff like that. Yeah. Do we go too far ever? Did you ever feel like, oh my gosh, like, oh? Oh yeah, I mean, all the time. I mean, I think that's just a reality, but when you look at this film, you get a bit of understanding of the pressures about it. You know, this is a single mom struggling with her sobriety, mouths to feed, you know, bills to pay, you know, she's doing her hustle, she's trying to figure it all out. She's got a real perspective. She's an entertainment journalist, and because she's entertained and she's a fan, and she's got, if you're gonna be a fan in any situation, I see it on Twitter every single day, I have questions. I wanna know, like, what's this about? How was that? You know, and so it's like, what would that look like in that situation? And understand when you're reading these different articles, it's coming from an opinion about someone else and their work, and in an hour and a half or even a day of spending time with them, do you really get to know every facet of them? You know, so it's just interesting. You know, it's 2 of the oldest professions in the world, you know, entertaining and acting and doing journalism and writing down our stories and sharing. They're both part of the same tradition. It's storytelling, you know, that we share this information with them. Some of us dial it in. Some people are just being like, you know. Some people are going, you know, I'm just going to ask this question, I'm going to dig. You know, and I'm gonna lie, you know, and some people are gonna go, I'm gonna try to make you feel like you were there with me. It's awesome. We were there with you. We certainly enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.